guys, welcome back to That's It with your girl Cheryl. So I hope everyone's doing well. So Natalie, aka Samantha Ruffnow, the 14-year-old girl who shot up a Christian school a couple days ago, it's just unbelievable. Again, I'm not surprised another school shooting. I'm just very sad for the victim, the families. Again, my heart and prayers go out to them, and the other two children are fighting for their life in a hospital. They are in critical condition, and there's no end. But I just it's just sad. It's just sad to hear that another school shooting is just keep happening all over the world in the United States, and it's just heartbreaking. And I know in the past that I had a conversation with a friend of mine, they should do something with gun control, Congress got to do something. And I had to take a step back and realize, there's guns been out in the world for a very long time before you and I was even born. And I had to like take a step back and realize, in America, mental health is a real problem. It's a really serious thing, when a child is going through something in the home, that something is lacked of in the home that they're not getting from their parents. And it's just really troubling to me that it just stems in the home. It just stems in an environment that where you are, where you live, and in the circumstances that's going on in your life, which we don't know. Every family circumstances is different. So it's just really heartbreaking to see that this young 15-year-old girl, got a handgun. We don't know how she got the handgun, and just went to the school that she used to attend and started shooting at people. Now there was no random person that she wanted to hit. She just to kill, pardon me. She just went there and then just started shooting. And apparently, I told you there was stuff on the social media that indicated that the reason why she wanted to do it because some hate crime, some Nazi things that she saw, and it's just crazy. I know that her parents are not together. She was staying at her dad at the time of the shooting, and a lot of people are like questioning why this happened, what motivated her to go and do this, to do this terrible act of violence, killing innocent children along with a teacher, and then plus taking her own life. And again, it all stems to mental illness. It all stems to the environment that she was in her home, where her parents are actually involved in her life, where her parents know that she was going through some things. We don't know yet. And again, it stems back to the home. If you're not actively involved in your children's life and figuring out what's going on in he or she's life, and they feel isolated, they feel alone, they tend to go to social media, they tend to go on the internet and browse around on things that they shouldn't have browsed around. And they feel like there's just something in their brain. It's making them feel like they have to do something to get, I don't know, like, I don't know if it's some type of attention. I don't know if it's some type of like awareness that she was trying to say or do. I don't know. Again, I don't know her circumstances at the time of her living situation, excuse me, with her father, with her mother. I really don't know. And I've seen pictures of 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 Samantha, aka Natalie. She seemed like a very, sweet little girl. She had a picture of a dog and everything. So I don't know what could possibly be that made her or motivate her to do that. I know there's still more investigation in re- regarding this, and it's like everyone wants to know why. And the thing is, we may not know why, even though there's still pending investigation regarding this. We may not know the reason why because she's dead. It's just that we have to be, more involved in our children's life, be more active. And if you see something's going on with your child or something is off, just don't brush it on the side. Just don't ignore it. Do something about it. Be attentive, ask questions. If you're getting pushback, with teenagers, teenagers get pushback with their parents. They don't want their parents to be involved in their business, but you're in control of your household. You're in control of your child. And if they give you pushback, you push even further, because that shows them that you care about their well-being, you care about what's going on in their life, whatever the situation might be, that you are there for them, and then you want to seek them help. But just avoiding them and not ignoring the warning signs, other people are going to take effect by it. And obviously that's what happened. That's what happened on Monday, that a lot of victims, a lot of, young children took effect by this. And, people got killed, people got injured. It's close to Christmas, and, a lot of people are not going to be the same again. Will the rebuild? I wouldn't say rebuild. Will they recover? Yes, of course. It takes time. It takes time. It takes prayer. It takes counseling. It takes support. Having a support system, with your family, friends, with um, guiding counseling, whoever. It takes a lot of support. But this is just a very sad situation. They're investigating with the parents, and obviously they are cooperating with law enforcement, and they're figuring out, how she got the gun. Where did she get the gun from? Was it a gun from her father? Did she find the gun in the street? I suspect it was a gun from her father, because they went on a shooting range. There's pictures. I went to the father's Facebook page, and there's like a picture of her, Natalie, shooting something. I don't know if it's a rifle or whatever, but she was shooting something. So she knows her way around guns. She knows how to shoot, because she went shooting with her father. So I believe that her father had a few firearms, and maybe the father was not aware that his daughter took a handgun and went to the school. That's why it's super important. Like, if you're going to have firearms around the house, make sure you lock it up. Make sure you have some type of code that your child don't even know, except for you and your wife. I don't like guns, but my mindset has changed in regards to guns. I'm okay to have a couple of guns, but I'm going to lock them up that my child won't know. It wouldn't even be in around the house area. It'd be like in a garage somewhere with like a case and a padding password that no one will get in, because it's just dangerous. It is dangerous. It's okay to take your child to a shooting range or go hunting. I'm all for that. You know what I mean? Going hunting, stuff like that. But as far as like in the household, it shouldn't be in the household. It should be somewhere safe that your children is not aware, um, that there's a gun there, unless they are very responsible of using a firearm and they're not going to use it for harm. And just in case if you have an invasion breaking into your home and your child knows where the gun is to protect yourself and your family, that's okay. But again, it all depends on your child, how responsible he or she is with the firearm, because a firearm nothing is something not to play with. It's not, and there's consequences behind that. There is, and obviously on Monday, a lot of people had to pay the price for that. So I will let you know more information in regards to this, but I want to move on to a different topic in regards to the CEO UnitedHealthcare shooter, Luigi I'm going to see if I can pronounce it right. Mangione. Yay, I said it right, Mangione. So basically, he is being charged, you guys, being charged for 2 counts of second-degree murder, one of which is charged as killing in the act of terrorism. Okay, 2 counts of second-degree criminal possession of a weapon. Okay, fourth count of third-degree criminal possession of a weapon, 1 count of fourth-degree criminal possession of a weapon. Now, this man is going to go to prison for the rest of his life. But right now, he's still in jail in Pennsylvania and PA. They're trying to move him to New York, so he can set for trial and everything. And apparently this was like a well targeted thing. Louise was targeting Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, which I suspected because he waited around until he came out of the hotel to go to another hotel for that investor meeting, and boom, he shot him on broad daylight and execution style. So this was a well planned targeted murder, was intent to cause a shock and attention. And sure enough, excuse me, it did cause a shock and attention that people are just praise. It just boggles my mind. And I was having a conversation with someone, and it just boggles my mind that they can praise this man, okay, shooting someone on broad daylight in New York 2 weeks ago, and this man Brian didn't have it coming. He had no idea that day was his last day of life. Okay. And then they're praising this man. Okay. Praising him because Brian Thompson was a CEO of United Healthcare. Now let me be very clear. There shouldn't be no celebration. There shouldn't be no idolizing. There shouldn't be praising for killing another human being. Okay. That is someone's child, someone's husband. He was a father. He was a co-worker. Explain how you feel about the insurance company, because I get it. Believe me, I get it with the insurance company. I do not like the insurance company as well. They're a bunch of frauds. They're not for the people. I get it. Okay. I feel you on that. I feel your frustration. Trust me, I really do. However, with that being said, it does not give some man, this particular 26-year-old Ivy student, smart guy apparently, okay, to go and commit active murder. And then people are just giving him praise, t-shirts, videos saying how handsome he is. He did the right thing. I'm like, my God, people are mad. People are just unhinged and crazy. So that's when people can just go out there and shoot someone and you get all the praises for doing that. But then when it comes to Daniel Penny, he was saving some people in the subway and he subdued that unhinged homeless guy. Okay. But then he's racist. But then you have another white man, 26-year-old Italian, shooting another white man, and he gets some praises. Make it make sense to me. That makes no sense to me, but that's okay to do. But a white man subdued a guy and he ended up dead, which I feel bad for. He's racist. And then they took him to court, to trial. They kind of like messed up his life and everything, calling him a racist and this and that. They're going to try to kill him and all that stuff. And he gets all the heat. But this 26-year-old, he gets all the praise. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. And we should not be celebrating a murder. A murder is a murder, point blank, period. Okay? You should not celebrate a murder of someone who is innocent and being shot and killed in broad daylight. If you want to be angry at the insurance company. Be angry at United Healthcare company. But why be angry at Brian Thomas? And again, I don't know the extent of his dealings. Apparently maybe he denies some claims in regards to patients and not getting particular surgery or procedure. Okay, I get that. And that's wrong if that was what he was doing. That's completely wrong. But with that being said, it doesn't give you, me, or anyone a right to go shoot someone in broad daylight. Because even though Brian Thomas is dead, let him rest in peace, there's another person that's going to replace him. Okay? There's always going to be someone on top of the food chain. Okay? Unfortunately, we're all expendable. Okay? We're all replaceable. So even though, he's dead and I feel bad for his family and his friends, he's replaced. Plain and simple. What's next? You're going to kill all the CEOs of United Healthcare and all the insurance company? And people are trying to do that. And it's crazy because of this man, because of this 26-year-old. Excuse me, you guys. And it's just heartbreaking. It's just sad. I hope there's justice for this 26-year-old. He just ruined his life, basically. Like, his life is over. It's over. He's going to spend the rest of his days in prison, possibly with no parole. I hope not. And it's just sad. And the thing is, one more thing before I go. they spoke to his mother, and his mother, filed a missing report back in November in San Francisco. And when the law enforcement show her, the picture of if it's a possibility that's her son, she couldn't she couldn't pinpoint if that was his son or not. But she told the law enforcement that she's not surprised this happened. So it seemed like the mother knew that her son may be capable of doing something like this, and sure enough, he did. Sure enough, that he took another man's life 2 weeks ago, and people were just giving him praises. I saw on TikTok there's T-shirts of him, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is just crazy. Like people having T-shirts, people having like candle things on him. It's just nuts. This is the world that we live in, and they just need prayer. They just need prayer because I can't make it make sense to me. It's just ridiculous. Like he murdered someone in broad daylight, and everyone's giving him praise and worship that he did the right thing, which is actually disgusting. It's despicable, and we should not be celebrating murder. We should not be celebrating someone's death. It's just not right. Now, do I like how the system is? No, I do not, because again, insurance is not for the people. It's all about making money. It's all about pocketing them for them. It's not about healthcare for patients who really need certain particular procedures. I get it. I don't even like hospitals. I don't even like going to hospitals because I feel like hospitals is frauds to me. They're not for the patients. Hospitals kill people. They don't save lives. That's just my opinion about it. And I know I might get a lot of heat for saying that, but that's just my opinion. I don't like hospitals. I feel like they're not for patients. It's just all about building bill insurance, and then you get this fat big bill that you're in total debt, and then you don't know how you're going to pay this bill, and it's just crazy. And then they bill your insurance for all these different kind of crap for no reason, because they're trying to get kickbacks. That's what it's boiled down to. They try to get kickbacks and try to be rich and try to make money, and they don't really care for patients' care. This is why, for me personally, I know I'm off the topic here. For me, I go to holistic doctors because I feel like it's more natural. They check everything, like full panel blood work, opposed to if you go to a doctor, they just do the bare minimum. And it's like, I'm not with that. I'm not right. I rather pay the extra money to get a full panel of blood work to know what's going on in my body, opposed to just going to a doctor and it is giving me a half-ass saying, oh, there's nothing wrong. Then I go to another one, go to another doctor, go to another doctor. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going back and forth. I need to know what is going on with me. I'm just giving you guys an example of that. So even though I have health insurance, and guess what, I have UnitedHealthcare. Isn't that funny? Which I don't like because I wanted to make an appointment to see a doctor. They don't take UnitedHealthcare. Go figure, right? So it's just better for me to go see a holistic doctor and just to do what I need to do. But I'm not saying what you need to do. You have to do what's best for you and for your health and what's easier for you. But anyway, this whole case, I hope that they take him back to New York because that's where the murder happened 2 weeks ago, and the trial will be quick and fast and easy because he's guilty. All the evidence is presented to the what am I trying to get at? All the evidence present that he is the killer. That's what I wanted to say. Sorry, that he's the killer. He's guilty, but of course, he has a lawyer. He has to represent himself. They have to do the whole, spiel and all that stuff, wasting taxpayer money. To be honest with you, it's just a waste. It's just a waste. He's guilty. He did the crime. You got to pay the time. Send him off. But I guess you have to do the whole protocol garbage thing with the whole legal system. But anyway, whatever. But I will let you know more information in regards to this. But if you do like this video, please subscribe, please like, please share, and just let me know your thoughts about this, because this whole thing of worshiping this Luigi thing is just absolutely upsetting, absolutely insane to me. That's it. It's just crazy, no, I'm not gonna worship and praise someone who killed another human being, and he should just get praised for that. No one doesn't get praised for any for act of killing, act of murder. No, it's just disgusting and despicable. Like I said, that's it. And that's all I have to say about that. But let me know what you think about this video. Please comment below. Please subscribe if you like this video. And I really appreciate each and one of you taking the time, you guys, to hear what I have to say. So thank you so much and take care. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.